Hey everyone, so just a quick one today, just to keep you updated with what I'm actually doing at the moment. So first of all, this is a little test for the face cam and also my single monitor setup. I'm still using the Seiren Mini, just having it, from here to there. Usually I've got it up here, but I think it looks a little bit strange and it won't let me play games. So I am looking at getting a boom arm so I can speak directly into the microphone like this. But alternatively, this is me speaking at my normal volume. Let me know how you feel, which is better. So we're taking a look here at what I'm recording. So I've just got my rear splash screen, which is my logo. I've got Banshee Interactive in case anyone forgets what channel they're on. I did have my tagline one there, but I thought this is just a little bit more neutral for something like this. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm on a single monitor, it's a little bit strange for doing stuff like this, capture like this. So if I open up my display capture, right, it goes into this strange thing. But then as soon as I open up Steam, you should be able to see what I'm looking at. And this is where I'm starting to double back on not having a twin monitor setup. I may have to end up resetting up my second monitor. I don't really enjoy having two at the same time because it takes up so much space. I do just love having the focus of the one monitor in front of me here. And also I don't like the fact that because my other panels are not OLED, they're not going to be the same. They're going to look very different. So I'm going to try and see if I can work with this. This weekend, obviously, this is what I'll be playing, Resident Evil Requiem. So what I'm hoping to do is I'll probably try and record a little bit of it, and then try and just give my initial thoughts on it, short video. But later on, after I've done a couple of other walkthroughs, I'll then walk through this for a second time once it's been in my head for a little while and allowed to basically some time to pass by to have my real thoughts rather than impressions come out. So some games that I'm looking at possibly doing walkthroughs for is Silent Hill F, because I have played it very recently on the PlayStation. So I think this would be a great title for us to jump into as one of our first. Absolutely loved this game. I think that there's definitely something there worth talking about. So Silent Hill F is likely. I think this is going to be my first game I'm going to walk through. So let me know, people. Should I walk through Silent Hill F first, or should I look at something else, something more retro? I think this is a good blend of both because Silent Hill is in and of itself very retro, but Silent Hill F is obviously a new iteration of the Silent Hill formula or Silent Hill concept, should I say. What else do I have that is worth? I haven't actually started buying things that I would like to dissect. There is another game that I've got. Let me just try and find it. Indika, which I haven't played, but I think this is also another one that would be very good for dissecting because it sort of takes a lot of what I want to do with my game, which is have it visually stunning, despite being independent. And this is proof that you don't have to make something that looks like a cartoon independently. You can make something that looks like an A24 film, right? And that's exactly what I'm after. So maybe this one is one that I play through together, or perhaps I might play through it myself, like Resident Evil, do a little sum up of how I feel about it to begin with, then do a full length playthrough. We will have to see. So I think that's two, and I don't have to spend any money because I own them already. So I've got Indika already, and I got Silent Hill F because it came with Silent Hill 2 in a bundle deal. And Silent Hill 2 is a game that I've been putting off, just like Resident Evil 4. I put off playing Resident Evil 4. Let me find that. It's an older one, isn't it? So I put off playing Resident Evil 4 for a long time, and I just played it in preparation for Resident Evil Requiem, because Resident Evil 4 was very fresh in my mind. I only just replayed it what seems like a moment ago. But I wish I didn't. It's a brilliant remake, and it's a brilliant game in and of its own right if you have no idea of what Resident Evil is or what Resident Evil 4 is. So again, this is a game I could definitely do a second playthrough of. Looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful game. So yeah, so we've got 3, so we can get started, right? And even if I'm just using this mic, then at least I can get started. But a part of me is wondering whether I should just go out and buy a Rode mic, a Rode Podcaster, or whatever it's called, Pod mic USB. I don't know all the names of them, but they've got one in my local music store, so I'm thinking about just buying it, and then it's done. So let me know what you think. Is the audio okay? Is it better like this? Should I just buy an arm and have it placed in front of my face? Or is the room sound perfectly fine? Let me know. And let me know what games you would like to see. First impressions of Resident Evil, first impressions of Indika, or my in-depth deep dive into Resident Evil 4, in-depth deep dive into Silent Hill F. And as we always say here, this is Banshee Interactive. I'm David Roberts. And remember, this is not a simulation.